outside and light the fires. Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of XFW Danger Zone. I will be your host, Shane, for the duration of the evening, I should say. So I got a little sidetracked there, as we know that the madness is on their way out. Derek Smith saying no Facebook notification, not sure exactly why. We've got a hell of a program for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, including in our main event currently scheduled, Drago and the Destroyer in a casket match. Stay tuned for that. The music playing, the lights are going as we await the arrival. Where the hell are these guys? Not sure what's going on. Oh, they're already in the ring. Where the hell did they come from? The madness already in the ring, somehow squeezing out of the audience. As two newcomers here at XFW make their way out to take on the madness. Jason and Alex Hale, a.k.a. the Grapplers. These two young men spending time in UCLA. They've won a number of NCAA tournaments during their college days. Outstanding collegiate grapplers. Richard Freeman, thank you for the share and the like. And now here in XFW, Mike Webster, thank you for liking the stream. A combination of power and technique are the Hale brothers. Not twins like the Outlaws, but none the same. Even at one point, these two brothers went up against each other in the UCAA tournament. And I guess a lot of chaos came out of that. But here we go. Charles Thompson, thank you for liking the stream. And here we go. I believe that's Jason Hale starting things off with Chisel in the ring. You know the madness. Very, very powerful tag team has been going toe-and-toe. Whoa! Holy cow, Jason Hale starting things off devastatingly. Impact there to Chisel. But Chisel turning the tides, grabbing him by the chin and drives him down with a choke slam. Chisel making a quick tag, as is Jason bringing in Alex, two freshmen in the teams. Jester, the more athletic of the two from the madness. Chisel more the powerhouse. Rights and lefts delivered by Jester. The combination into a drop toe or a drop kick into the knee of Alex Hale. Snap suplex takes him up and over. We know the Madness, who has spent much of their time here in XFW going after American Pain, who are now set up to challenge the XFW Tag Team Champions at XFW Mat Mania in April. Dates still forthcoming. Alex Hale now turning the table. Big elbow there by Alex, lighting up Jester. Taking a wild swing there. Chisel, need to pay attention. Mike Ventura, our head referee back in XFW. Kathy Walsh, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to our program. Wrap through another suplex there. Locked down by Alex Hale, cover. Shoulders are down, but a kick out. So far, the Grapplers, the Hale brothers, looking pretty good in this matchup, taking on the Madness. But again, the Madness has spent most of their time. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Jester going for a springboard, but a la Samoa Joe style. Alex just simply walked out of the way. Might be copyright infringement there on Samoa Joe. Spinebuster now from Jason, the larger of the two brothers. Here tonight in the Grapplers in our opening contest. The XFW Tag Team Champions will be in action tonight. The House of Spades, as well as Brian Blaze, the Destroyer, as I mentioned earlier, will be in action up against Drago. Hurricane Rana now from Chisel, or from Jester, I should say, taking down Jason Hale. Shoots him in the turnbuckle. Oh, he's going to go for a tag instead. Where the hell is Chisel going? Or Jester, I'm sorry. He's going to fly right through the ropes, right by his tag team partner. And into a swinging DDT on the apron. We missed that with our replay. Wow. The crowd now with a "This is awesome" chant. Hale able to kick off. Gesturing is back inside the ring, makes a beeline for his brother and tags in Alex. Charging in, flying elbow right to the face, catching Jester off the guard there. Explosive speed from Alex Hale. Hooks him up. Half Nelson Plex, dumping him on the back of the skull. Another cover. Chisel coming in to make the save. Oh, Alex did not like that from Chisel. Gonna scoop him up and dump him on the apron. Obviously, these brothers came to play. Here he comes again, but he gets caught by Jester. DDT. DDT catches him off guard, but a kick out. Close one for the Madness in our opening contest here tonight on the Danger Zone. Jester with a shot to the head. Backman on the apron. He's going to give Alex just what he gave Chisel and dump him, and now get in his face about it. I know these two guys are newcomer at XFW, but I would not give them much credit, but the Madness, again, we've seen Ego come out. They don't take anybody else seriously. Alex dumping him back inside the ring. Stomping away on the back of the head of Jester. Rolling elbow right to the jaw. Sometimes I wonder if Chisel and Jester take their wrestling careers seriously at all, or if they're just here to cause pain to everyone else. I was opening the ropes. Double back body drop now from the Grapplers. Derek Smith saying first match not against American Pain, and that's very true. American Pain has been trying to slowly climb up the ranks here in XFW, and in every turn and every corner, they have met the Madness, who have simply just been here to plague American Pain in every corner. Elbow shot now. Charging in. Jason rolling him over, scooping him up. Legs are down. 2. Alex flew across the ring there to take him out. An elbow shot again from Jason Hale. And Jester goes down. Front face lock now. Hooks him up. Tries to take him over. Beautiful schoolboy. But a kick out again. Nice counter by Jester. Looked like Jason was going for a fisherman suplex, but Jester wraps him up, and now German suplex of his own. Ooh. Hard elbow right to the side of the head. That'll rattle your brains. Both men now looking for a tag. In again comes Alex. Ooh. Chisel goes for a flying clothesline. Alex able to dodge out of it almost instantaneously. And an uppercut to the back of the skull. Kevin Dwayne Thomas, thank you for liking the stream. Reverse suplex now from one half of the Grapplers. Oh, but Chisel's getting right back in his face. Didn't like the fact that Alex is building momentum. Fires him now into the ropes. Gets caught with a DDT. Alex had it scouted. Saw the move coming. Telegraphed by Chisel. But Chisel fires back the shot across the back. Right hand sends him down to the canvas. Chisel not taking too much time here. Uh-oh, looking underneath the ropes. Table in play. This is our first match. We've already got wood. Chisel playing games on the outside. Jason on the top and comes down clothesline. Chisel again not taking things seriously and gets blasted by a flying Alex Hale. Jarvis Jackson, welcome. Suplex again. The newcomers. The Hale brothers, a.k.a. the Grapplers, taking their own. We got a table again inside the ring. Micah Turner trying to persuade Alex Hale not to put it in the ring. He's going to follow him around now. Hale doesn't want to hear it. Throws him in. Jester fires out with the right hand. Fires back down with the right one. And a counter again by Jester. Exchange of fisticuffs between the two. And a punt kick sends him up and over the ring. But Jason Hale coming in. Catch him with an arm drag. Up to a 2 count. But his brother's in the ring going with Jester. Jester takes him up and over. And now Chisel turning his attention to Alex on the outside. Alex tossed back in. Jester working over Jason. This has quickly spiraled out of control. Jester not letting Jason get out of the ring. Here comes Alex and a DDT on that table. Alex lit him up with that shot on the table. Jester counters the forearm though. Goes for a super kick. He gets caught. Sweeps him up. What is this? Rolls him all. Thought he was going for a sharpshooter. And stomps his face onto the canvas. Arms plastered behind him. Brutal impact. Uh-oh. Table in the corner. Legal as an armbar in XFW. Alex Hale up, puts his face through the table. The crowd, now that this is awesome chant, has begun. Elbow shot there by Jester. And again a super kick, but again countered. Jester fired right back into the corner. Tagging comes Jason. Oh, I heard about this, ladies and gentlemen. They call this the Hailstorm. Stomps him on the back. And a cover. And Chisel there to break up the count just as the hand was coming down. The Hale brothers might have walked out with their first victory here at XFW. And now Jason fending off both members of the Madness. The fragments of the table still inside the ring. Chisel getting back in his corner. Jason not going to go abide by the rules here. Going to hoist Chisel up and top him on his back. Jester looking to get a tag, realizing now his partner is nowhere to be found. Gets laid out. Good Lord. Get to the midsection now. Jason hoisting him up. Oh! Dumped him on his head. Wow. And the Grapplers pull off a win tonight in our opening matchup. Pump handle into a Michinoku style driver there. Wow. An impressive showing here tonight. There's the Hailstorm. The Grapplers with a hell of a debut tonight is right. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for the likes and shares we've already received. And once again, I want to give a big shout out to the folks who became supporters again over the week. We've had a couple more folks jumping on ship. And thank you guys for your continued love and support of XFW here, guys. We wouldn't do these shows without you guys. We're actually thinking of changing the time of XFW Danger Zone to earlier in the day on a Friday, so we're not up against the hardcore wrestling fans who want to watch SmackDown the same night. I think we're going to put a poll up to see if you guys are cool with that, if it would affect our main crowd and whatnot. But folks, we are thinking about moving the time of Danger Zone to an earlier time on a Friday, so you guys can sound off in the chat. I know a lot of folks do watch our replays, which is outstanding. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you. And I see your comment in the chat about Mask Mike. Thank you for that. As I try to find the next, there we go. So again, we're thinking of changing the time to an earlier date on Friday. New job, new schedule, new shift. Things are going on. Marshall Foskett, thank you for liking the stream. But folks, more coming your way tonight. And again, right now, scheduled for our main event, Drago, the Destroyer. Casket match. Drago and the Destroyer have been going back and forth week in and week out. And about 2 weeks ago, we saw the Destroyer absolutely unleash a fury I had not seen in a long time, spilling Drago's blood all over the canvas, all over the outside. Drago needed about 34 stitches due to the abuse he took from the Destroyer. But this has been boiling over week in and week out as the ministry continues to try to tighten its death grip on XFW and the roster here in our promotion. So stay tuned for that one later on tonight, folks. We're right now hitting down the ringside as the Purple Haze, Richard Dragon Fletcher, takes on a newcomer here in XFW. Let's head down to ringside. And here comes the Purple Haze.
Making his way to the ring from Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Another newcomer is right. We've got several new contenders here in our promotion tonight in XFW. Richard Freeman saying he's got XFW on the phone and SmackDown on the tablet. Appreciate you guys doing the double duty tonight. Watching digital pro wrestling and regular pro wrestling. As Rick the Dragon Fletcher gets ready to step inside the ring again. Derek, if I have time to get Ground Zero up and running, but due to my new schedule pretty much being overnights, it'd be difficult. But we're going to see what we can do, maybe some more daytime shows, if time will allow. As we await the arrival, Demonio del Fuego. That is definitely an interesting look. Demonio del Fuego making his way out to ringside. Definitely interesting get up on this gentleman right here, folks. Richard Friedman says he only watches SmackDown for Bloodline. Derek Smith's got multiple screens going as Demonio gets ready to vote. Rick the Dragon Fletcher, former two-time XFW Internet Champion, ready to go tonight. Derek said, I'm not actually sure. That was definitely interesting. Was that Rick the Dragon Fletcher's Purple Haze causing us all to see something? Here we go. Demonio coming out with a quick knee strike to the Purple Haze. Right after that, again, keeping that hammer going. Fletcher now firing back and now setting him down. Fletcher off the rope with an elbow to the side of the head, and De Fuego goes down. Fletcher has been a little bit more aggressive since coming back to XFW, but Del Fuego catches him with a Hurricane Rana. Shoots him in the turnbuckle, charging in. Big elbow by Demonio. We've had a lot of luchadors expressing interest in XFW. Whoop and over. Big plunge in there by Demonio. Ever since, as I said, luchadors coming to XFW because of the heightened awareness and the popularity of Tiger Ramirez will be in action later on tonight. Fletcher going for a flying clothesline. Del Fuego dumping out of the way. Del Fuego now dumps him on the back with a reverse suplex. His capacity crowd doesn't know really what to make of Demonio here. Shoots him into the turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Both men now on the top here. Demonio looking. Takes him up and over. Avalanche Frankenstein from the top rope. Cover here. Count by Mike, but a kick out. Goes for the stomp. Fletcher dodges out of the way. Charges in. Misses the elbow. Demonio again with the knife edge chops. And the roundhouse kicks to the knee. Trying to take out the base of the Purple Haze. Into a backdrop. Dumps him right across the knee. Huge impact. Super kick to the midsection. Knife edge chops and a drop kick in the back of the head. Purple Haze now in trouble as Demonio kicked in the midsection. Up and over, Canadian Destroyer. Fletcher bent over. He might be out. He might be out. He is. That was an unhealthy, almost possessed-like bend backwards for Fletcher. Look at that. He is out. Wow. He is unconscious. Demonio with a Canadian Destroyer.
Here is your winner,
Wow. Demonio Del Fuego. What an impressive win tonight. Wow. The competition does continue to heat up here in XFW, and there are times often we get a number of newcomers here that show up repeatedly in XFW time and time again, looking to showcase their skills, looking to get to that next step, folks. And again, over the past few weeks, we've had floods of applications coming in the door. And of course, we did sign some contracts here and there, and we've had some newcomers coming in. And folks, there have been some impressive skill sets, impressive looks, impressive charismatic characters coming out of the woodwork here in XFW. And again, there's also been some big rumors of some old favorites returning to a promotion right around the corner as we try to find them. There we go. Try to find the music for the next match. But again, folks, as stated, later tonight, our main event will be Drago taking on the Destroyer in a casket match, so stay tuned for that right now. Women's action next, coming your way here in XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Kari Foster.
Making her way to the ring.
Without the right entrance. Bananas Foster, as dubbed by the XFW Universe, who tonight thinks she's a boxer for whatever reason. But we know Kari is not always right in the head. Marsha Foster doesn't know how the Destroyer is going to fit inside a casket. He's too wide. Well, Drago's not much thinner than the Destroyer. So it'll be interesting to see which one of these guys will actually fit inside that coffin. her opponent tonight. This young lady coming out. Here we go, folks. Got to change that background. Kimberly Snow, another entrant into our XFW women's division. Making her way down. This young lady seems very, very excited to be walking down the XFW rampway. Stepping into the Danger Zone tonight up against a former multi-time women's champion. Kimberly Snow. Well, Derek, we actually have some XFW original Trons that we're trying to use and see if they work in this version of Universe. That's why we put them on this time. Kari Foster getting ready to come with newcomer Kimberly Snow. And here we go. Collar elbow tie-up. Snow with a kick to the midsection. Wrapping up the arm. This young lady making a beeline for the ropes already. And Foster finds herself on her back early on as Snow takes an early lead. Snow now picks her up. Ooh, dumps her right in the lower back. Right on the lower spine. Right in the tailbone. Off the ropes now. Ooh, going for a plancha. Nobody home. Foster dodges out of the way. And now Foster with a powerbomb. And Foster now, we see the cycle coming out, and it sends her over the top rope. Mike Sutler, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to the Danger Zone. Foster now, big open hand, slapping another one, lights up Snow. Sends her into the ropes, drop toe hold now. And look at Foster now just stepping over Snow, insult to injury, and then there's a clothesline. Snow rolling to the outside wisely. But here comes Foster, not one to let her rest. What is Foster doing? Foster driving the knees into the midsection. I was an excited fan in the front row just screaming there. Wow. Foster now in the lead. Ooh, face first goes newcomer Snow. Her snout blasting off the canvas. But barely a 2 count. Foster looked a little upset by that. But again, we know Kari Foster is very quick to get upset, very quick to get angry. She does go from 0 to cycle in a matter of seconds. Right now, sweeping out the leg of Kimberly Snow is the former 2-time women's champion. Snow with a nice counter into the ropes goes Foster, and a beautiful tiger wall kick by Snow, again showing off some outstanding athleticism and dumps. Oh, Snow building up some speed here. Snow's going to go up and over, takes out Kari Foster. Wow. This young lady has some intestinal fortitude. And right now she's got her up. Gonna swing her out. Oh! And dump Foster right in the back of her skull on the hard concrete floor. Snow has taken over this matchup. Uh-oh. And now she's got a chair in hand. But here comes Foster. And Foster with the right hand. Uh-oh. Shot by Snow. Foster fires back. These ladies are going to trade blows back and forth now to fight for dominance in this matchup. But Snow is holding her own and lights up Foster. Here goes Foster again. And another one. Snow catches her hand. And now a knife edge chop. And Snow again with a jab right to the jaw. Oh! And a double super kick. Demetrius Joseph, thank you for liking the stream. Dual super kicks by the newcomer Snow right up Kari Foster. Foster catches the leg though. And a knee strike. Foster into a wheelbarrow. Nice arm drag by Foster. Got to give her credit there. Oh, the drop kick. But Snow stays on her feet. Foster now coming back. Oh, the bulldog on top of that steel chair. And now the chair in the hand of Foster This could be bad news. And rains down across the back of the skull of Snow. And another one. Foster lighting her up with several chair shots. Leg is hooked. Snow's eyes are shut. But managed to get the leg up. Foster starting to unleash fury as we've seen her do in the past. Wraps up the arm. Snow fires back with a shot. Foster being landed around the ring by the newcomer. Quick jab there. Snow now going to use that top rope as a weapon, get some leverage in. Try to suck the air out of the life of Corey Foster. Mike better watch out. Snow starting to lose a little momentum there. A slow walk to the corner to take on Foster. Foster again, dumping him with the arm drag. Ooh! Low angle draw kick by Foster. Lights her up. Haymaker shot there. Foster sends her into the ropes. Into a drop down now by the women's champ. Wind up swing misses. Foster charging in. Drop kick again. Right to the chest and sternum area. And now once again Foster with that chair in hand. Ooh! He brained her. Cover again by the former women's champion. And a kick out again by Kimberly Snow, who's showing she definitely has gusto. She definitely has fight left in her. Shoved her right into Mike. And Foster relentless. Oh, and a haymaker shot. Snow collapsed. Foster sends her into the turnbuckle. Foster now, what is this? Crosses her arms. Foster, oh! Just launches her to the center of the ring, right on the Danger Zone logo. Wow, Snow again gets the shoulder up, shoving the former women's champion right off. Foster now. Ooh, Foster digging her nails in. Back to the outside, Snow writhing in pain after Foster digging her nails into the eyes. On the outside now, Foster sends her into the barricade. Uh-oh. Trash can. Foster lands an elbow drop. Oh! And brings the trash can right down across her. That was hurtful. In more ways than one. Foster set back in the ring. Snow with a reverse on the Irish whip. And Foster quick to her feet there. Foster making a beeline right back to that chair. And Snow. It gets a dump again right across the top of her head. A little bit of inexperience there by Snow. And again, she gets the shoulder up. Foster starting to show some frustration. Foster now on the middle rope. Coming off double axe handle. Corey Foster not want to give any leeway to the newcomer. Wraps her up. Foster hooks her up. DDT. Good Lord. She wrapped her up with that hammerlock, wrapping the leg around hers. Wow. Whoa. Foster took a little run at Mike Atura there. You got to be careful, Mike. Foster doesn't care who is who. She will assault anybody. Snow with a nice counter. Snow off the ropes. Snow in a wheelbarrow. Snow catch him with a bulldog. Beautiful counter by Kimberly Snow. But Foster quick to get the shoulder up. A hell of a camera angle by our camera team. Snow off the ropes. Foster dodges out of the way. Foster with the right hand. Snow hoists her up, then drops her down. That might be all she wrote for Corey Foster. Wow, what a shot. But Foster gets the shoulder up. Foster is hurt. She is crawling towards the corner, and Snow is right on top of her. Up and a beautiful leg drop now by Snow. This young lady has some fight in her. Up in the high rent district now is Kimberly Snow. Snow comes off and misses. So she hurt her knee. She was grabbing her knee. Foster with the right hand again. Levels her. Snow counters again. Not giving her any core. Looking for a springboard. Catches her. Looking for the bulldog on the chair. On the chair. This young lady is awesome. But Foster's up. Foster's up. Foster's up. And again plants her. This time on the chair. What an outstanding maneuver. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. 2. And the newcomer. 3 in a row newcomers tonight. Dominating XFW. Wow.
Here is your winner, Kimberly.
She looks a little worse for wear, but she just knocked off Kari Foster. Wow. Kimberly Snow, welcome to XFW. What a matchup between those two right there. I've got to find out more information about Kari Foster, or I'm sorry, Kimberly Snow here in XFW. That young lady was doing outstanding in the ring. Kari Foster putting up everything she could to go back and forth between those two. But wow, what a battle here, ladies and gentlemen. That was impressive. And again, we've got some newcomers coming. Why are you poking me? We've got newcomers here coming in XFW time and time again. And we see that going on. I'm sorry, folks. We're getting some... I'm sorry, folks. We're going backstage. Something's going on back in the backstage area. Carrion is assaulting the Destroyer in the backstage area. Destroyer's in our main event tonight. But Carrion, one of the members of the ministry, with the Destroyer, holding him up. Owen Bushy, thank you for sharing. This is the backstage area of this arena. And Carrion assaulting the Destroyer. Drago is set to go with the Destroyer later tonight. And Carrion out with a chair shot to the Destroyer. We need to get somebody back there. And another one. Right to the top of the head of the Destroyer. And another. Carrion assaulting the former 8-time World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm sure it's at the hands of Drago. We need to get somebody back there. Is anybody back near the locker room area? This is a Drago. Carrion now sending him again into that. He's got the chair in hand again. Carrion, and another chair shot. And now Carrion are running away. Carrion running away towards the locker room area. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Hopefully we're going to need to find out if the Destroyer can actually continue tonight after that brutal assault in the backstage area. I don't know. Again, our main event tonight is supposed to be Drago versus the Destroyer in a casket match. But obviously Drago trying to get an early victory, if you will, or an early advantage. That was a lot of chair shots. That was a lot of brutality. And again, folks, there's no padding back there. There's no give in that concrete floor in the back. Is even worse than ringside. We got to find out what's going on. We're going to head down reaction. We'll try to find out more one-on-one matches coming your way next. We need to get somebody backstage to find out what's going on.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Airship.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Weighing in at 298 pounds.
Bolton Barnes. Bolton Barnes, an absolute brute of a human being.
In at 298 pounds, Holt and Barnes.
This man is an absolute brute of a human being.
Weighing in at
That chain around his neck should actually chain him to a wall. The announcer going 3 times just announced this big man. As Holden Barnes makes his way down the ring.
from Airship.
He's going to announce him again.
298 pounds, Holt and
Holden Barnes, an outstanding specimen of brutality.
Making his way to the ring.
He's already in the ring. He's definitely drunk.
298 pounds.
We've definitely got a drunk ring announcer. I think he stole away from Bob's liquor cabinet. Holton Barnes in the ring, awaiting his opponent tonight. Booker T 5 times. I'm sure it'll be something for the dev team to patch up.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 233 pounds,
Jay Dallas, who debuted last week in XFW programming. Didn't have a wonderful debut, but definitely put in the work and definitely had an impressive matchup. Even though he didn't win, he came out looking pretty positive as far as the XFW locker room was looking at this young man. But he's got a hell of a battle with him tonight, as across the ring will be the monster, Holton Barnes. Quite the sneer towards the XFW audience. This young man definitely has confidence. Yeah, Derek, there's an issue with, I think, the lighting of some of the entrances. Still going through a lot of those and checking on them. I think the default light setting would be better than no lights. Holton Barnes, Jay Dallas ready to go. Here we are, folks, and Barnes coming out of the ring swinging. Jay going high, catching him with a forearm. Barnes lit up. Dallas again going for a second one and catches him with the feet. Taking Barnes up and down. Jay Dallas with an early lead here, stomping away on Holton Barnes. An impressive assault to start this matchup, utilizing the speed and athleticism that he has in the past, and now drops the ankle hard into the canvas. Barnes, though, getting back to his feet. Dallas doesn't realize he let the man up. And Barnes connects with a clothesline and now a drop kick. Barnes now slugging away. Barnes, once he gets on a roll, it's tough to slow this guy down. He's like a damn juggernaut once he starts building momentum. Dallas fires back with a kick to the midsection. Irish Hood now on to Barnes. Nice drop down. Mike Turner to get the hell out of the way. Rolls through it and get Pele kick at the top of the head. Barnes catches it. Oh, but an enziguri from Dallas. Oof. Whips him down to the canvas. Barnes now with a look at this. Oh my God. Oh. Talk about brutality. Oh. And athleticism, as Holton Barnes is showing a plethora of offense here tonight. Falcon arrow now from Barnes, but no cover. All impact on Jay Dallas. And Dallas started things off really, really well against the brute that is Holton Barnes, is charging in and missing. Super kick to the midsection, and an uppercut now by Dallas. A window of opportunity here on Holton Barnes, but a kick out. Looking again and catches him off guard. Dallas again using that ability. Needs to pay attention. Barnes is getting back to his feet. Sends him into the ropes. Back elbow connects. Where the hell's he going? He needs to stay on Barnes. He doesn't need a weapon, doesn't need a table to keep Barnes down, as athleticism was doing just what he wanted. The speed. Because Barnes is charging in and catches him. Diving down. And now a drop kick. This young kid was doing just fine on his own. He didn't need to try to impress the crowd, as right now he gets wrapped up. Whoa! And just like that, Barnes has turned the tide. And he brought a weapon to Godzilla. But Dallas fighting back. Elbow shots to the midsection. but Barnes leveling him right back off, giving him what is worth. Barnes now charging him the shoulder tackle. Missing the knee strike. Barnes now again unloading. And a big uppercut from Holton Barnes. Barnes is an absolute monster. Dallas now on that way up against the table. Barnes is going to put him right through it with a spine buster. It looked effortless. But somehow Dallas gets the shoulder up. The crowd with a "This is awesome" chant. Barnes now standing over a weakened Jay Dallas. Oh! And turned him inside out and upside down with that brutal clothesline. And that's it. Wow. Dallas came out of the gate swinging like a prize racehorse, but Holton Barnes leveled him right there. You see how Jay crashed down on the back of his neck. The force from that clothesline.
Here's your winner, Holt and Barnes.
Barnes is a force to be reckoned with here at XFW. That was tough to watch at some points, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Jay Dallas came out of the gate in a phenomenal pace, a lot of momentum. But at one point, I think the mistake was going out and getting that table really caused him some problems. And he just stayed focused and just stayed on top of Holton Barnes. I think that youngster could have got his first win here in XFW. You cannot let that sleeping giant get back to his feet. You cannot let him recover the way he did. Again, a rookie mistake made by Jay Dallas here tonight on XFW Danger Zone. Well, folks, up next, tag team action coming your way. Last week, Center Stage returned to the fold here in XFW with an impressive win. But tonight, they find themselves against a new opponents they have not met before. The XFW Tag Team Champions, the House of Spades, in Action X up against the former multi-time tag champs, Center Stage, here on the Danger Zone. Let's head down to ringside. And here comes Center Stage. JC and Crispy. Well, they claim to be multi-platinum recording artists.
The following contest.
I guess they are huge in Sweden. Not so much here in the United States, but they are our spokesman for W Energy Drink. You can find W Energy Drink on W.com, and you can get a promo code that is XFW to save yourselves 10% off your order of W Energy Drink. And now Center Stage is lining themselves up for that cross promotion and spokesman for W. And again, tonight they will collide with the current reigning XFW Tag Team Champions. I don't know what that is. But then again, when you're talking about Center Stage, there's a lot I don't understand. Butchie says John Cena's illegitimate sons. Fun fact, folks, I just watched John Cena's new movie, Ricky Stenicki, and it was actually really, really entertaining and funny. Now that Owen Butchie's put us on a John Cena kick. But here come the House of Spades. And at least their video worked.
At a combined weight of
Luke Everett and Reed Lane, the reigning XFW Tag Team Champions, being led down to the ring by Brody Daniels, the former United States Champion, who is set to tag or go up against the reigning champion, the Maniacal Glee, at XFW Matt Mania. The House of Spades is becoming quickly a stable to be rivaled with here at XFW. There's the bell, and here we go. Reed Lane going to start things off with JC. Audible tie-up. Shotgun in the corner. Coming in is Reed Lane, landing a big elbow and a drop kick. Reed Lane again can stay on top. Fires him in home territory with the House of Spades. Tag. In comes Luke Everett. Double team maneuver here. Everett going to launch himself off Reed Lane's back and coming with a heel kick. And a quick cover here on JC, but a kick out. Center stage is back and looking. They were very impressive in last week's performance. But again, tonight, they got to deal with Brody Daniels, who's already on the apron. Brody Daniels is already on the damn apron and pulled off the top turnbuckle, and it just backfired. Luke Everett just got slung into the exposed top turnbuckle that Brody Daniels serves him right. JC able to turn the tides on the House of Spades at the expense of Brody Daniels. And now JC going to work on Luke Everett. Calling him a tie. JC front face lock, scoops him up into a suplex. Oh, JC's not done. Wraps him through, transitions into a belly to back. Nice maneuver by JC. And a cover on Luke, but a kick out. Calling him a tie-up. Everett now a shot to the midsection, trying to break the hold. Capacity crowd booing as Everett goes up. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Got to give credit where credit is due. And the cover here. Not even a one count. JC showing a lot of fight left. She's in the turnbuckle. Another tag in by the House of Spades. Reed Lane coming in. Double shoulder tackle now from the House. The turn of the House always wins has been floated around here in XFW because these guys always manage to find a way to beat the odds. Falcon Arrow now from Reed Lane. Tries to stop the tag. Doesn't make it. And now Chris B in. Quick jabs down by Chris. Rights and lefts. Lighting up Reed Lane. And now Michinoku driver. And the cover on Reed Lane. But a kick out. First time Chris B's able to make it in this match and already getting fired up here. Reed Lane is down and out. Getting back to his feet though. Chris going to stay on top, holds him up, down to the Bulldog. Beautiful execution by Chris B. Wouldn't be able to tell they spent the last better part of the year in Sweden on stage performing as opposed to inside a squared circle. Reverse the Irish whip now by Chris. Off the ropes he goes. Reed Lane now with his beautiful own counter into a drop kick, where Chris stays on his feet. And then lands an elbow shot right between the eyes. Tag, in comes JC, and levels him with a clothesline. Too much dancing, and Reed Lane catching the Hurricane Rana. Brody Daniels watching on the outside. Reed Lane watching. Brody Daniels there. Luke Everett in the ring now with Crispy. Where the hell's Brody Daniels going? Where's Brody Daniels going? Where's Brody Daniels? Brody Daniels pulling Crispy off the apron. Just pulled him right off the apron, unprovoked. Brody Daniels is human garbage. Sweeps out the leg into the cartwheel leg drop by Luke Everett. Crispy doesn't realize what's going on. Brody Daniels trying to help out his team again in common fashion. Rights and lefts now from Luke Everett. Insecurity to the side of the head. Everett again with a drop kick. Brody Daniels again sprinting around the damn ring. And again, going after Chris B. He's got a side headlock on him. Luke Everett is distracting the referee. This is unbelievable. Uh-oh. JC now a little jive and you get a right hand to Luke Everett, and now Chris B's in the ring. Off the ropes, drop kick. Cover now. What the hell's Brody Daniels doing in there? What is Brody Daniels? Has no right being in the ring. Brody Daniels got in the ring to break up that count. You're telling me they're going to leave him in there? Luke Everett in, back elbow now by JC. Brody Daniels got in the ring to break up the damn count. He's not any legal man in this matchup. We saw last week him get ejected. It's about time he gets ejected again. Chris B now with an Irish whip. Off the ropes, catch with a hip toss. JC going high, catch him with a beautiful moonsault. Luke Everett rolling to the outside. Chris B right in hot pursuit now. Center stage looking to knock off the tag champs tonight here in the Danger Zone. Everett now the combination. Kick to the midsection. Insecurity, Mike Ventura trying to get these guys back inside the ring. Everett now makes the tag. Chris B still on the outside. Luke Everett gets caught. Trying to take a shot away from JC. Oh, the second one landed. Up and over, it comes crashing down on top across JC. Chris B though looking to reclaim the momentum here for center stage. Relay running back inside. Relaying off the ropes. Oh, and a shoulder tackle sending Chris right back to the outside arena floor. That trash can still at ringside. Brody Daniels looks a little nervous at this one. Charging in is Chris. Misses the drop kick. Snouts him over his read. Off the ropes. Catch him on the side of the head. Good Lord. The impact from that leveled him. Tag in comes Everett. Uh-oh. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Full house to the side of the head of Chris B. JC right there to break up the count. But now all four men are in the ring. Everett now catching with a drop kick. Everett now going to the top. Everett double axe handle. But JC's not the legal man, Chris B is. JC tossed up and over. Off the ropes now is Chris B. Catches everybody by the head, spins him up and over. Relay now on the outside. A drop kick to the side of the head. We got a brawl on the outside. Match continuing on the inside. Elbow shot there. Brody Daniels again getting on the apron. Luke Everett going high. Everett. 450 elbow. Connects on the money. We've got a cover here. And a house of spades. House of Spades again will pull off the victory here tonight in the Danger Zone. Brody Daniels was instrumental in that matchup. Again, you saw him slide under the ropes to break up the count. There's the full house, but the elbow drop right there from Reed Lane chalks up the victory for the House of Spades. I remember a few years ago, ladies and gentlemen, Brody Daniels was barely recognizable here in XFW. Barely a whisper on anyone's lips. And now he's aligned himself with these two younger stars here in XFW and is doing ridiculously well for himself. And it's mostly because of the constant outside interference, the constant back and forth between the three of them, getting involved in each other's matches ridiculously. The outside interference is becoming more and more prominent and just something that needs to be handled with. Last week, we saw Brody Daniels get ejected from ringside, coming in and assaulting American Pain, but it backfired. Brody Daniels was sent for the ring. It got the House of Spades off their game, and American Pain landed a match and won themselves an opportunity to challenge for XFW Gold. I cannot wait to see that happen, folks. I'm pulling for American Pain in that match because the House of Spades, it's time for the house to crumble. But up next, folks, a match that could be our main event. Tiger Ramirez going head-to-head with Brian Blaze. Now, Tiger Ramirez has quickly become, or I shouldn't say, well, quickly did become a fan favorite in XFW, and has continued that fandom and pulled in the audience left and right all around the world, and is now pulling more luchador-style wrestlers into XFW due to his influence. But on the other side of that ring tonight is Brian Blaze, one of the most hated men in all of professional wrestling, and a former 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. Let's head down to ringside. Bill Daniels is 2K24. And ladies and gentlemen, the most hated man in all of professional wrestling, Brian Blaze. This man is a former 5-time World Heavyweight Champion. Blaze, although an absolute in-ring veteran, very well not liked by the XFW audience. A true tactician in the ring is Brian Blaze, but he does like to play the psychological game. And here comes Tiger Ramirez.
Weighing in at 229 pounds,
Tiger Ramirez making his way out. More lighting we got to change. Looks like we got some work to do. Yes, Derek, we got to add the stripes to his mask. Just noticed that myself. Ramirez in the ring, ready to go up against Brian Blaze tonight in one-on-one competition. Tiger Ramirez, a former 2-time XFW Internet Champion. Brian Blaze, multi-time World Heavyweight Champion. Two very different styles in the ring tonight. Brian Blaze, much more of a tactician, likes to play the mental game. Ooh, but Ramirez coming out of the gate, rights and lefts, and a big right-handed Blaze on his back. Ramirez a lot quicker, a lot more agile than Brian Blaze. But again, Blaze will have an advantage in the power and experience as far as in the ring goes, not to mention the mind games that Brian Blaze is known to play. And a clothesline now from Blaze. Blaze now taking his time. We'll look down to slow this match down, dodges the drop kick. Clubbing shot to the back and head of Tiger. Blaze now with a knee strike right to the jaw. Brian Blaze has had legendary battles with the Destroyer. The two have a rivalry that spanned almost a decade. And Brian Blaze with a two-figure salute to the audience. And now Mike Atura makes the count as Brian Blaze just nonchalantly hangs out in the ring. Ramirez now getting back up on his feet. Ramirez looking for an equalizer. Chair inside the ring. Brian Blaze, tried to run away. Ramirez lit him up. A shot across the back. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Brian Blaze trying desperately to get out of the ring now and run away from Tiger Ramirez as Ramirez blasted him with chair shot after chair shot. Is he going to leave? Brian Blaze is now out in the audience. Here comes Ramirez right after him. Blaze charging, and Blaze with a knee strike. Blaze just baited Tiger Ramirez out into the audience area and sends him back up and over. Ramirez definitely got baited, and there was the mind games I talked about. Neckbreaker now on the concrete floor. Blaze, the mind games coming into effect. Blaze now with the chair. Ramirez with that trash can we saw earlier, tossing it in. Blaze with a shot to the midsection with that chair. And now a run across the back. Blaze, and Tiger's face, and rolls out of the ring wisely. Blaze charging in now. Ramirez catching the shot. Tiger to up and over into a powerbomb. Blaze though quickly try to get back to his feet, try to avoid a cover, but catches an elbow to the jaw. Ramirez is so quick to put up a pinfall shot. So quick to turn the tide on any competitor. Tiger now on the receiving end of a suplex. Blaze now leaving the ring again. Nope, changing his mind. I think he's eyeing up that chair. Brian, another table coming out tonight. There's been a plethora of items all over the ring here left and right tonight. Tiger charging in. Blaze trying to get the knee up. Ramirez now eyeing up that table. Head first in the turnbuckle. Blaze now being sat across the top turnbuckle. Tiger making his way to the outside. Blaze with an elbow shot. Tiger fires back. Both men now trying to elbow shots now repeated by Tiger Ramirez. Holy cow, 5, 6, 7. Tiger now, oh my God! Brian Blaze just took a hell of a fall. And Tiger sends him to the outside. Blaze is in trouble. Blaze up to one knee, but doesn't know where he is. Tiger coming off the top double axe handle. Desperation times now for Tiger Ramirez. Oh, but he gets caught. Oh, and now into the steel steps. Oh, Blaze, not done yet. Oh! And just drops them down across the head of Ramirez. Blaze down with a front face lock. Holds him up. And again the suplex. Blaze up to a 7 count. Ramirez trying to get back up, trying to beat this count. Ramirez being led by Mike Atura, but it gets caught with the spine buster. Just as he got in the ring, Blaze hits with the spine buster, and Tiger survives. Tiger survives. Blaze now pounding away on Tiger Ramirez. Whoa, 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 whoa! Fire at ringside. from Brian Blaze. Brian Blaze has set the table on fire at ringside. Blaze now with Tiger, dumps him across the top rope. Blaze now leading him around the ring. Kick to the midsection. Blaze now with Tiger. Oh, no. Tiger Ramirez in trouble. Oh! Good Lord, I thought Blaze was going to send him out onto that table. Blaze now with Tiger Ramirez up and over. Almost onto the table. Good Lord. We need to get an extinguisher out there. This can be chaotic. Ramirez now. Oh, bounce into that flame. You see it on his mask. Blaze is hell-bent on hurting Tiger Ramirez. Blaze now with Tiger. Tiger Ramirez with a counter, and Blaze takes a shot to the knee. Tiger finally kicking that table over, putting that flame out. That could have been devastating either one of these guys. Tiger's face already on the receiving end of it. Blaze dodging out of the way of that drop kick. And now slamming away again on Tiger Ramirez. Blaze now mounting the middle ropes, coming up and driving the knee. Oh, Blaze now just taunting Tiger Ramirez. Hooks the arms, double arm DDT. Textbook Brian Blaze, we've got a cover here. And Blaze with the win. Brian Blaze with the win. The double underhook DDT. The finishing maneuver Brian Blaze has used for almost the entirety of his career.
Here is your winner, Brian Blaze.
Tiger Ramirez didn't come out on top, and I'm damn sure his face has taken some burn damage as Blaze bounced his face off that burning table. I'm glad he avoided the suplex, but wow. Brian Blaze is truly a disgusting human being. Ladies and gentlemen, it is ridiculous what Brian Blaze will do, the lengths he will go through for a win here in XFW, including trying to set somebody on fire. I don't want to say the pun is intended, the name, folks, but that is brutal. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our main event of the evening. Now, we have had word the Destroyer is going to continue tonight against the wishes of the trainers. He has sustained some injuries in the back due to being assaulted by Carrion earlier in this evening back in the backstage area. But the Destroyer said he's not going to let them stop him from getting his hands once again on Drago and trying to finish what he started last week. Now, folks, this one will not be for the faint of heart, so please, if it gets too violent, please turn away. Let's head down to ringside. Casket match, Destroyer, Drago, next on XFW Danger Zone. Let's head down to ringside. And here comes Drago now, the leader of the Ministry of Darkness.
From the pits of hell, weighing in at 309 pounds,
Drago, a former two-time World Heavyweight Champion here in XFW. Marshall Fosca saying violent is an understatement. Last week, Drago was bleeding profusely. His makeup may be hiding the stitches he suffered on his face at the hands of the Destroyer last night. There was so much blood in the ring last week, it was disturbing. Derek Smith, yes, they are. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for joining us. And here comes the Destroyer.
313 pounds. The Destroyer.
The former 8-time World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer. Most feared and respected man in the locker room. Cornelius, thank you for hitting that like button. And these two have been going at it week in and week out. And last week, the Destroyer bloodied Drago to a pulp. And here comes the casket being rolled down the ringside.
Casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket. After closing the casket lid shut, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Drago. The look on his face, the Destroyer. You can see the frown under that mask. And here we go. Collar double tie-up. Destroyer already picking up Drago. Already a Samoan drop. But Drago quick to get back to his feet. Destroyer sent him right back down to the canvas. The Destroyer is hell-bent on ridding XFW of the ministry. Drago back to his feet, lands a haymaker. Both these guys are absolute brutes inside the ring. Drago now, Irish whip, Destroyer with a counter. Drago fires back. Both these guys have become so well versed on one another, it is scary. Senton bomb there by Drago. Notice there's no referee in this match, folks. This is just for these two guys to fight it out. The first man to close that casket will be the winner. Destroyer already looking to send Drago for the ride. Up and down. You got to wonder which one of these guys did 100%. Last week, Drago was bleeding profusely. But earlier today, the Destroyer was brutalized with multiple chair shots and pounded away. Oh! And he's wrenched on his neck. And now Drago on the outside, looking what looks like one of his ceremonial. What is he doing? Drago. What the hell? Destroyer opening the casket already, but Drago's got a sledgehammer. I don't think Destroyer realizes where he is. Oh! Drago with a sledgehammer. Destroyer has a damn shovel. And Drago bringing that down again. Right into the sternum of the Destroyer. And now the shovel in the hand of the Voodoo King of Louisiana. Destroyer dodges and sent back into the ring as Drago. Drago catches him with a DDT. Drago, the Voodoo King of Louisiana. Destroyer, I said, Destroyer sent, Destroyer sent close to, he's in the casket. He's in the casket. Drago now trying to close on the Destroyer. Ooh, good Lord. The Destroyer kicks it open with ferocity and knocks Drago back into the ring and closes it back up. I knew this one was going to be rough. Drago, oh, gets leveled by the Destroyer with a clothesline. Destroyer now with Drago. Double underhook on the outside. Hoisting him up. No, Drago trying to fight through. Drago with a clothesline again. Clothesline there by Drago. Destroyer fires back with a haymaker. Drago now with one of his own. Knife edge chop, Drago with a counter. And a right hand again. Destroyer trying to fight back. But those earliest shots with that sledgehammer may have taken their toll. Not to mention the early assault by carrying at ringside. Destroyer now fighting back. Lights and lefts. Drago kicked in the midsection. And a clubbing blow to the back. Ooh! The Ministry fighting for everything they got tonight. Drago now with a kendo stick. Brings it across the back of the Destroyer. And another one. Drago now sends the Destroyer into the ring. But again, no pinfall. No count out. No submission. This one is for all bragging rights and trying to end the career of the other one. Drago catches the leg, and again a clothesline. We're going to have to watch this one closely, folks, and monitor it because, as we said earlier, Drago himself is not 100%, but now neither is the Destroyer after Carrion assaulted him earlier in the backstage area. Destroyer sent to the barricade. Right hands down by Drago. Destroyer coming back again. Catch him with a big boot. Destroyer now in control. Drago sent careening into the barricade. But gets back to his feet. Call it a Mataya. Destroyer hoists him up. Samoan drop on the concrete. Drago up and over. Destroyer now having his way with Drago. Ooh, almost into that casket right at ringside. Drago now holding onto his lower back. Destroyer catching him with a DDT, and Drago's been busted open again. Drago's been busted open again. Up on the shoulders, Drago with a counter though. Hoisting up the big man into a power slam. Drago's busted open. The wound from last week has been reopened, and now Drago ripping on the eyes of the Destroyer. Looking for that casket again, but Drago fighting off. Destroyer sent again close to the barricade, holding onto his chest. These two despise one another. Into the barricade again. Destroyer hard impact into the back by Drago. Oh, Destroyer. Oh, here we go. Fans in the front row, please be careful. We need to get security down there. These guys are going out into the crowd. Destroyer now headbutt to the back of the Destroyer. Counter by Destroyer. Drago now backpedaling. Where the hell are these two going? Oh, now I realize Drago now sledgehammer in hand again, coming in, and a shot to the midsection of the Destroyer. Drago now with the Destroyer. Drago with a death grip on the Destroyer. And drives him down to the mat. Again, no count out, no disqualification. All this 100% legal. Drago now with the Destroyer. Destroyer put through the table. Oh, and a shot to that surgically repaired knee of the Destroyer. And now to the other knee. Drago. Destroyer back to his feet. Oh, and a clubbing blow. Drago now in control of this matchup. But again, out here, there's no win. You've got to get back to ringside. You got to get back to that casket and headbutt now by the Destroyer. And now repeated shots by the big man. He's got him up on the shoulders. Destroyer, burning hammer on the concrete. He's killed him. He's killed him. He's killed him. Destroyer needs to drag the lifeless body of Drago back. How is Drago getting up? How is Drago even on his feet? He's barely moving. Destroyer's opened the casket. You see the blood mixing with the makeup. Drago looks drunk. He's barely moving on his own. Both men now inside the ring, or out the ringside. Destroyer, chair shoved back into his face. Dragon out. Oh! Unbelievable. Kick to the midsection now. Drago hoisting him up. Oh! Good Lord. Drago just dumped the Destroyer hard at ringside. And again, the chokehold by Drago on ringside on the Destroyer. But the Destroyer again putting all the fight back into this. Right hand now by the Drago, who climbs back into the ring. Destroyer now back inside, off the ropes is Drago, and he gets caught with a shoulder tackle. Drago fires back with a haymaker. Right to the jaw. I think the Destroyer's bleeding himself. I can see blood dripping out of the mask right between the eyes of the Destroyer. Destroyer now unleashing a number of shots and clubbing away on the Destroyer. Destroyer getting back to his feet again, showing his defiance for Drago, but he holds him up. Voodoo Slam! Drago hits him, and the Destroyer is down. That coffin open at ringside. Drago tosses him up and over. Oh, the shoulder, and again the Destroyer in the coffin. And Drago again trying to shut it. Destroyer holding on. Drago trying to push down across the top of that lid. Both of these men fighting for everything they want. Who's got the better leverage here? The Destroyer again kicking the lid open. Destroyer again barely avoiding defeat at the hands of Drago. Drago now the steel chair. I think he's camouflaged by the ring apron, is charging in. Both men with chairs, but Drago the first one to connect. Oh, but the Destroyer sends it back into his face. And now Drago sends him, or gets sent again to the barricade. And an elbow drop. Big damage by the big man in blue. It lines up another one and again across the sternum. Hard impact on the Drago. Destroyer now leading him around the ring. Face first into the steel steps. Again, you can see the blood pouring down Drago's face. Almost reminiscent of last week. Destroyer now getting his capacity crowd fired up. Destroyer getting Drago closer and closer to that casket. And drops the leg. Destroyer not going for the casket. No, he's looking underneath the ring for something else to do more damage. He's got a baseball bat, but Drago connects with a double haymaker right between the eyes. These two are hell-bent on destroying one another. Power slam now from Drago. And Drago again ripping at the already opened eyes of the Destroyer. That wounded head. Ooh! This is getting brutal, folks. Shot right under the chin now by Drago. This is getting out of hand. We may need to stop this matchup. Drago now again with that sledgehammer, brings it down across the head, and another one. Destroyer now writhing in pain. What the hell's Drago doing? Drago looking for something in his belt. Oh my God! Drago just pulled a fireball from somewhere and put it in the eyes of the Destroyer. A goddamn fireball into the eyes of the Destroyer. Are you kidding me? Destroyer's hurt. He just took flames to the eyes. And again, fighting off, not going into that casket. And now, Drago's in the casket. Drago's in the casket. Drago's in the casket. The Destroyer can't, he's too, didn't have enough in him to close it. But has Drago up and drives him down. How he's even fighting at this point, I don't know. Right hand out by Drago. Fires back by the Destroyer. Drago literally launched a fireball into the eyes of the Destroyer, and again grabbing on. But an elbow shot from the Destroyer. Sends him back inside the ring. Drago fighting to get back to his feet. The Destroyer right in his face. Drago again with rights and lefts and those uppercuts. I still cannot believe we saw a damn fireball in this match tonight. Destroyer fighting for everything. He's got to catch him with a wave of destruction kick. Right to the face of Drago. The wave of destruction. And now Drago in the casket. Drago's in the casket. The Destroyer now trying to close it on Drago. The Destroyer's trying to shut it. And the Destroyer. The Destroyer beats Drago and closes the casket. He fends off the fireball. He fends off the assault from backstage earlier. And 2 weeks in a row, Drago is defeated by the biggest man in the locker room. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the subscribers. We'll see you tomorrow night with more XFW action here at Bloodsource 6 streaming for XFW Saturday Night Showdown.